Satoshi! Satoshi, why have you forsaken me?
What are you doing?
I bought Bitcoin Core. I'm punishing myself. Satoshi won't be happy.
Well, that's not Satoshi. That's Craig Wright.
Huh? Bitcoin Jesus! Bitcoin Jesus! Oh, tell me, Bitcoin Jesus! What did Satoshi write in the magical white paper? Oh, Bitcoin Jesus!
Hey, buddy! No loitering in front of the liquor shop. Move on.
All hail Bitcoin Rat! All hail Bitcoin Rat! All hail Bitcoin Rat! I mean, hey, at least he didn't say he's Satoshi. Welcome everyone to What's Happening in Crypto, exploring all of the latest from the crypto world and beyond. Today in the news, Bitcoin Cash hard fork drama heats up as the 11th hour approaches, and project updates from some of the top projects in the crypto economy, Dash, Pivx, Icon, and more. Today's first story, though, takes us to the middle of the Pacific. President Hilda Heine of the Marshall Islands has survived a no-confidence vote, which was brought against her by opposition parties, which disagreed with her idea of implementing a national cryptocurrency for the little island nation, which currently uses the US dollar. The timing of the vote was indeed suspicious, coming only weeks after the veiled threats from the International Monetary Fund. The island's last remaining link to the financial world and global economy is one USD correspondent bank. Should the US Treasury Department find the launching of the sovereign cryptocurrency to their displeasure, then the Marshall Islands may be the first country in the world surviving only on crypto. Bitcoin Cash, the dumpster fire continues. At this point, we are only hours away from the contentious and bitter fork, which will divide an already wounded community of Bitcoin Cash enthusiasts. Roger Ver and Jihan Wu have both stated their regret at the normalization of fake Toshi, or Craig Wright. Meanwhile, fake Toshi has continued to ramp up the attacks against the Bitcoin Cash ABC crowd. The fascinating thing is that currently, Bitcoin Cash Satoshi Vision, or Craig's Bitcoin Cash, is winning the hash war, taking the lion's share of the hash rate. To make things even more whacked, Cash Pay Solutions has opened a mining pool called Shark Pool, whose sole purpose is to attack altcoins and Bitcoin Cash forks that it considers to be illegitimate. WTF, guys. By the way, here is a quick glimpse of that crazy from Craig Wright.
We're already mining at a loss, and we will keep mining at a loss. So if you come over, we're just going to make you lose money until you stop. We are going to, no matter how long you take, have SV running, and every time you think you get ahead, we're going to reorg any ABC blocks. Any exchange that does this, we're going to block all their transactions and reorg them, targeted. So if you're an exchange running this, I'm going to make your life living hell. And when I finish with it, I'm going to come back and make your life worse than living hell.
When you're done with ABC, are you going after Bitcoin, after BTC?
Bitcoin Core is already dead.
That's a big mountain to climb there too. So
no, it's not. Bitcoin Core is already dead. They just don't know it yet. With the changes from the original Bitcoin and what they've done to add SegWit and whatever else, they don't understand the system well enough, and they will learn next year that there is a fatal flaw in BTC. And by fatal, I mean there won't be any BTC at the end of next year.
In response to this, Jihan Wu has stated that Bitmain will power up 90,000 miners to try and achieve the majority power on the network. Should Bitcoin ABC be overpowered and lose the hash war, then Bitcoin ABC lead developer has actually come out saying that the nuclear option may be to change the proof of work algorithm, moving it one step farther away from resembling Bitcoin. The senselessness of this infighting boggles my mind. The greed, the betrayal. It's not finished. Get your popcorn, everyone, because this is going to be one heck of a show. On to our next story. Dash has had a stress test hitting over 3 million transactions in a 24-hour period. These are fantastic results for Dash and prove that on-chain high-throughput money is indeed possible. This is still a far cry away from Visa's average of 150 million transactions a day, but is definitely a step in the right direction. Of course, stress tests are great, but let's see some real adoption coming to Dash. And 3 million transactions happening daily between real users with real needs. We are also waiting for Dash Evolution to take us into the next era of Dash. But kudos where they are due, so kudos to you, Dash, on your stress test. WanChain is teaming up with our old buddies Chainlink to use their Oracle services to provide data from sources like payment gateways and data feeds. WanChain's goal of connecting blockchains, both public and private, and the financial world together will require a lot of data. Integrating with Chainlink is a clever choice as the leveraging of real-world data is a critical component of so many finance-based dApps. Icon has had a FUD-filled week as investors have been scared by two separate narratives. One, that Icon is dumping tokens as we saw the supply increase, and two, that Icon is doing nothing as a report came out that only 4 out of 59 blockchain projects built in Korea were done by Icon Loop. These FUD narratives were quickly cleared up, that the team has actually been paying their partners in ICX, and that the partners, not the team, have been the ones selling the tokens, and that even though they have not deployed a majority of the blockchain projects in Korea, there are still many projects which are currently in the development stages and thus cannot be counted as complete yet. The real interesting thing with Icon this week, though, has been the showcasing of 3 services which have been developed for the Korean government. We have blockchain ID cards usable on mobile phones, blockchain voting done in collaboration with Korea's National Election Commission and Korea's National Information Society Agency, and blockchain S-coin payments for cash-free mobile payments. So yeah, guys, forget the FUD, get the facts, and check out the developments. Just because the market has wrecked Icon doesn't mean that they have stopped doing cool stuff or developing blockchain tech. More information has come out about Pivx Z-Dex. It will be launching in the next few hours for public beta testing, with the full launch still to be announced, but beta traders will be able to trade Pivx for Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, potentially which version, Dash, Zcash, and Particle. This will be a fabulous addition to the ecosystem as the exchange will be privacy focused using the Zero Coin protocol. Fees will be set at 0.25% paid out to the masternodes for securing the network. And finally, Powerledger. Powerledger has released an updated and detailed version of the roadmap over on Medium. The roadmap includes lots of exciting updates, such as the first asset germination event being planned for 2019. One of the most exciting updates for me, though, is the start of the trial of the peer-to-peer trading of electricity in Fremantle, Australia. But other very noteworthy events are the kicking off of the pilot with KEPCO and the coming platform enhancements. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. You're awesome. I love you. I would love to know what you think about any of today's news stories down below in the comments section. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell to stay up to date with what's happening in crypto. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.